Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. Callaway. It's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
Welcome, everybody, to the day. We've all been looking forward to the start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Now, here's Doncic. And stolen by Siakam. And Williams, here we go. Nice D from Doncic.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And here's Miami. And here is Doncic. Here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
The offensive rebound.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Down low. Wade gets the bucket.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Doncic. Tipped away. Pass to Kamare. Just 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Back to O'Neal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now, here's McDaniels. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Claxton. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Screen by O'Neal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Shaq's got 8. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Over to the wing. Pass to Claxton. Here's Kamara. Hasn't made one yet. Wade misses. Here's Dunn. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Heat with the lead. Wade on the wing. Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's O'Neal. Siakam outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Kamara. And that one is hammered home.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Williams. For three. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Wade outside. Doncic right side. Pass to Kamara. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Dunn. Back to Siakam. Williams with the ball. Now O'Neal. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. And we'll get going after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Pass to Williamson. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Now, Kleba. Outside, White. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Heat leading by 5. You know, Stan, it is great to see Coby White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe, as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of fun.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
And it's Miami's ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Miami leading by 5. To the inside. It's tipped. Pass to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Murray. Siakam with it. Covered by Williamson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Right side, Williams. And they're running. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Williamson, the screen. And here's Strus for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
The wide open shot from Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Siakam. Shaq down low. Off target at the rim. The Heat leading by 9. Williams with the steal. Jumps up. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Strus. Poked away.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat leading by 4. Now Wade. Pass to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Heat. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Murray scanning the floor. Payne for 3. Inside. And he drives in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Timeout.
Murray with it. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And a wide open look for Payne. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Wade outside. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Wade outside. Goes back up. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. The Nuggets trailed by 5. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Denver calls timeout. So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. The kick out to Williams. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wade laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Good defense by Claxton.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
They retain possession. Doncic attacks. Misses from short range. The Nuggets trailed by 9. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Kamara. It's good. Kamare's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To end the run, it's Williams with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Miami grabs the miss. And here's Wade. Kleber with the rebound.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Good work there as it goes.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Pass to Wade. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bruce's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Denver calls timeout. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Siakam outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Now Alvarado. He has yet to score. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the 47. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Hartenstein's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Murray with it. And here is Siakam. Covered by Williamson. O'Neal inside. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Alvarado. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Exum deciding where to go with it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timeout called, Nuggets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's O'Neal. That shot off. Good defense by Claxton.
And they continue to control the glass.
Doncic outside. Down low. Here's Wade. Shaq with some nice D.
When we talk about the importance of protecting the rim, right there, outstanding defense.
And what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Out to Wade. Doncic looking it over. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Doncic right side.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Siakam. O'Neal inside. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Back to Wade. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And McDaniels with the block.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. Wade, right side. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Claxton. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And how about the floor awareness there? Wade plays like a much older player. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Inside. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Wade. Here's Kamare. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. 9-point game. Murray with it. Wade picks him up. Reza Shea at the elbow. Back to Shaq. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Kamare. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 3 points. And it's a 12-point Heat lead. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They
You ain't with PNB Rock. You're not with me. You from New York. You ain't with Boogie. When I see you,
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Let me stop down. Only scored a out, that's a touchdown. Caught it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on no static, can get tragic. Told them they want no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't, cause they too fake. I with Boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on the E-way. Landing 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF, with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the options on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when it come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only cause I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Now. Congratulations. I don't like it, I love it, man. Congratulations. Have at it, man. It's there for you, brother. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. And it's this new to yo. OG from the, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Boss move. What you refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Commaculation. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Commaculations. Droopy on the beat.
What up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what up? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man, do that, man, get it, get it, get it, get it. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, now do this, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Game, do that. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. Yeah, hold up. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out his shoulder work, he doing it till his shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Go live for a 2 for 5. Go live for a 2 for 5. Yeah, you'll be up 4. You'll be up 4. Yeah.
Repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and get it. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
Whole lot. A whole lot. I'm with all that. Whole lot. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
So please watch your tone when you talking to me. Conde Garçon, Converse on my feet. Yeah, I just ate Bon appetit. Young refugee, are you ready or not? We beat to rap with key beat to lock. Hand me my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we the block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my cake or some. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camel. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoo, Dale Lamo.
Same troop, I just had to reheat it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keaton. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
All that. A whole lot. I'm with all that. All that. Whole lot. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
We checked your file, you are not.
No.
You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my Chiefs Taylor Swift, steak, red tea, 2 pop. We be 2 Westwood, nose be 2. Moving won't leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock, fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the wool wop, get why?
Same troop, I just had to reheat it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keaton. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
Whole lot. A whole lot. I'm with all that. Whole lot. Whole lot. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. Bad, that's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread, the trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm an op. B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me while when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't
box?
for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like pain is. This not a handout. We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up and shit.
You go looking like I'm really him with this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's soaking.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. all around me true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like a... I'm glad it's night, so the light from the sun would not burn me on my... When I shoot the moon, high jump the broom. Like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Don't do it, reconsider, read some litter. Sure on the subject, you sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a... But remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part. Play your part.
My to choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Solo time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I'll show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman. That ain't my style. Need a real street. Walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table. Cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable. Keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 up on my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
Many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
Ask Paul McCartney. The lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space, I know he wish he could. Cause he paying $20K a day, that is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk. Cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they hilarious in the way. My too close to me, while plastic. Code for me, I blasted with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile buns. Then poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah. Baby, that's why I love. Little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irvin. 2:30 a.m. she tryna freaking fall. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe a hoe, got me a whole tribe. The world with no, but then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say, like my name was Simon.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this game, the first chance they've had. To see Denver. We see these.
Teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Now here's Siakam. Williams from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Simmons. Inside. Outside Butler. Pass to Duncan. Up and over Dunn. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And here's Denver. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Duncan. It's tipped.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Done with it. Irving picks him up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Simmons. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious. Caldwell Pope. KCP. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Irving. From outside the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Siakam outside. Outside, Williams. O'Neal inside. And he gets it to go.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Now here's Simmons. Irving for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Duncan. Outside Irving. Fades. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 5 points.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Pass to O'Neal. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And another shot. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Nuggets trail by 3. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Milwaukee. Right side, Butler. Caldwell Pope for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. And they're on the break. Here's White. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tries the spin move. They grab their own miss. Here's Bane. Outside, Williams. Back to Bane. Outside, Williams. It's intercepted. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Bucks on top, up by 2. And we'll bring you the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Young's got his first 3 points of the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment, right?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. The kick out to Williams. Back to Murray. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Here's Young. Rebounded by Denver. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. We got a piece of it.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
The Nuggets trail. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Pass to Williams. Outside Bane. Here's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And a deep three from Young. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Murray. Can't connect from short range. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Drops in the layup for 2. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
Pass to Williams. Bane with it. Outside Murray. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Down low. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Simons. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
O'Neal, and he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
To the middle. Deflected! Out to Gordon. Pass to Clingan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nuggets trail by 10. Now Dunn, still without a bucket. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Dunn. To the paint. They double him with Harris. Kicks it out to Siakam. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Milwaukee, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Right wing. Here's Duncan. The fader. They get it back. Outside for Irving. Over Murray. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got his third basket on the night right there.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Murray, shot is good.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
O'Neal pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 10. Williams misses. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. From 7 feet away. Good. And the Bucks lead by 12. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Duncan.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Offensive rebound. Nuggets trail by 12. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Tipped away. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And the deficit down inside single digits. Murray's got 9.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll sets. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts.
Back to O'Neal. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 11.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Williams. Fast break. Here we go. Jumps up. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. The Nuggets, another fast break opportunity here. Here's Rizachet. Up top, Siakam. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Shot is up. Murray, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
They set the screen. Here's Irving. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 8.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Murray scanning the floor. On the take. Another shot. O'Neal misses. The Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Duncan. No good there.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And that one's good.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Payne with it. Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up 7. And right after this, fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nuggets trail by 7. And here's White. Uses the glass on the layup.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Young on the drive. And the basket is good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Outside, Williams. Here's Dunn. Williams with the screen. Simons with a steal. On the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Fearless from Young inside.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And White has got the ball here for Denver, trailing by 8. And Clingan pulls it down. And the Bucks with possession. Pass to Harris. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. A nice shot by Young.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now Dunn. The kick out to White. Spins. Here he goes. Blocked.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Pass to O'Neal. Floats one up. The rebound by the Bucks. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Young. That one goes in. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
That shot is good by O'Neal. 1:56 left in the game. Milwaukee leading by 14. Out to Harris. The three. They get it again. Harris on the wing. Over Siakam. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Outside O'Neal. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Bucks with the possession here. At one point, they led by 16. And Simmons gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 14.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
money long. Pass up the skirt to talk to the. Some say I'm wrong, I'm grown. You ain't about money, then best be gone. I'm flashing, double takes when you walk past me, nasty. Don't be scared, boo, go ahead and ask me. I drive fast, see, call me Jeff Gordon in a black SS with the navigation. Something smells amazing. Got a chick rolling up, half black and Asian. Another one-pager telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation and left her home alone. I use the B12 powers, weight loss powers. From fat form to iceberg slim in one shower. Get a room. Kick the out the room cause you use the word hours. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. Wash my hands under a ghost file when feeling icky. I ain't picky, start frontin' when the show's out. What you mean? 20 inches when they roll out. Come and get me. Big faces when they fold out. Is you with me? Don't make me. I keep a close eye when the door out. Then I slide off in the Escalade. Me and Key inside look like the ice capades. For me and he, Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrists like mummies. If you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than algae. You can bag and scan me, sure like Albie. Meet the ticks in Maui. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. Same coach, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? J.E. Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. Nelly underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's wrong now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. I'm from the L. Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. I know I'm gonna do it better. Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. If they right, Nelly red. Underlay, mommy, E-I.
In love with my go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. Will left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah. Clutching up on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get up.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Williams. Done outside. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Goes up with it again. And it's good on the layup.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, you always have to do your best to keep up with Chris Dunn, guys. I mean, just absolutely remarkable in transition, given his athleticism. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Still without a basket in the game. Count that one.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Now done. Siakam outside. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Shaq down low. And finished off by O'Neal.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Down low. Outside, Kobe. Leonard inside. The layup missed. Denver leading by 6. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Back to Kobe. Screen by Allen. Pass to Leonard. Reza Shea with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Kobe. Inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Screen by Leonard. In the corner, it's Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. The shot by Kobe, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Fires the 3. Williams can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Leonard, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And look at the big fella move. I mean, you got to appreciate Randall's work ethic and what he gives this team.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Uncovered. Jump shot is good that time.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz it. Get the ball out of his hands. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Siakam outside. Outside Williams. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. Over Randall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Back to Bryant. Nobody near Allen. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nuggets.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Outside for Randall. Outside, Kobe. O'Neal with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Siakam. The shot missing. And here's Portland. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Randall. Back to Bryant. Henderson outside. To the inside. Allen. The kick out to Barnes. Screen by Allen. Henderson for 3. Portland again missing. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hadn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Denver calls timeout. Now, here's Bane. Still yet to score. And it's Murray penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Puts it up from 17. Green for 2 points.
And saving his guys, Hero didn't fret, stayed under control and able to get that one to go.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Kessler. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes play. game no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Kessler the screen, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Murray with it. Leonard picks him up. Murray scanning the floor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Back to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Robert Williams.
Here's Murray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trailed by 7. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And here is Dunn following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Kobe. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Randall outside. Bryant. Kicks it out to Leonard. Reza Shane with the steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent. Did it great?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. Here's Kobe. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets leading by 6. And here is Dunn. Pass to Rizachet. Left side, Bane. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Hero. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hero. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kobe.
Locked in on defense. Bane doesn't give an inch.
Kobe, no good. And it's good, 2 points. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a wide open look for Bane. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
At the elbow, it's Allen. And here's Kobe from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Leonard. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Now an update on Pascal Siakam from the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I just talked with Denver's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now, here's Bryant after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Outside, Kobe. Pocket 6. Screen by Bryant. Barnes can't get it to go. Denver leading by 9.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Denver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Hero. Launches it from deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And Bane launches it from deep. Randall grabs the board. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Denver on top. They're
25.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Rizachet. And here is Bane. A three-pointer, no good. Randall right side. And a wide-open look for Hero. Good on the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And there's the call on Rizachet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Leonard. No good that time. Good D by Williams. And the basket is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Bryant. Oh, that was a creative jam by Kobe.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Murray. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. For 3, Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Got that one up quick.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Inside. Excellent D there from Allen. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Nuggets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Denver making a switch here. On the wing, Kobe. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Bane. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by Allen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Outside, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. Second chance shot. And it's Shaq laying it in.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Screen by Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Kobe drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
On the wing, Williams. Payne for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. From range, Kobe drills it.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's done. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Siakam outside. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Blazers on offense. 6-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Randall throws it down.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Nobody near Williams. Here's O'Neal. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time. Look at how fired up Bryant is. Determined to score for sure.
Pass to Shaq. A kick out to Bane. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts up a deep 3. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Williams looking around. So they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So it gets them both in a 4-point ballgame.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Surf, looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerfed. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Billy with a watch 250 in him. So silly. Yeah.
him need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. Your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets sharp. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.
What my you know I'm playing like an eagle, carrying on needle, long to see this. Said she was hard, ain't it? What I beat her, I'm on the block, I ain't changed, yeah. Yeah, you know I'ma keep I be out of they be cutting lights out, we gon' pull up creep. We got 4 deep in the photo Jeep. My butt is hilly on the seat. My I felt like D-Wayne with the heat. Made him do the run them and we said son right there at his feet. Yeah, you're sweet. Cut out the road, dress somebody pull up to me. Let's play. You go first, you or me. You or me. Let's play. First, you or me. You or me. Let's play. Yeah, me.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons,
Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bang roll, kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, look, keep it up. Yeah. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the bitch.
fuck with envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know me, bro, tell us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this, baby.
These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than me. I ain't buy my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
Ay, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah. They know it's true. We on the move. Ay. Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city, it's put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, how funny is that? I step in the lights, it's getting them hype. Don't got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would've been if I took your advice. I bet that would've dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, well then they better read my rights. Ay, no we don't play. What they gon' say? Radio K. Do this all day, tell them we straight. Ay, ready whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all info. Yeah, they copy like tenfold. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door. Need my award. I said we keep on scoring. Y'all just keep it score. Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue.
Tell them to shoot. I'm at the loop, I'm out of range. Oh, I stay out the way.
Kinda nervous, I don't mean I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But you can keep it like nobody knows. I need you to get the f*** on my space. Replacements on the way, please don't play. Feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, old dogs don't change. Now you're making love. Can't be outside cause the block gets too high. Choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I'm screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidential private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a bro. Talk that talk, but he no match a with. So whatever you need, don't call me. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. You know, I'm screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows.
Hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the